So Big Pete fans, it is day 8 of our American road trip and we are all very excited because this road trip is just one special moment to another, and we are heading off to Grave Digger's Dungeon. So let's see what today brings.
Grim Reaper meets Grave Digger.
Yeah. We are here at the famous Digger's Dungeon. What a roadside monument that is. Maybe that's what we should do with Big Pete when it's retired. What are you thinking?
Sir? What? Leave Big Pete at the side of the road, nose dived into the ground. It's pretty damn cool. But I can't stop being a Yorkshireman, and I'm just looking at it and thinking, I could fix that.
Good set of axles there.
Set of axles there. I could make a living with that. All that needs is lowering down, bit could clean up, put an engine and gearbox in it, and off you go.
Yeah, well, we would use something like that, wouldn't we?
I mean, it's in better condition than some of the trucks that are running. Chassis looks good. The axles are the same as what we're running, Rockwell Clark's. But I'm just pinching myself right now. I want to say a huge thank you to Mike Welsh for opening doors that were closed or would have been potentially closed for us out here in America. It's not just a case of visiting these places, but with Mike's help, we're getting to meet these people, and they're all very important and busy people. We're here at the dungeon waiting with bated breath for the arrival of the one and only Mr. Dennis Anderson. So we're going to get, what, 1 minute or half an hour or whatever of his time, don't care. I am loving this.
We'll be immensely grateful for any time he gives us.
Anything the guy will do. So I'll just go back to planning how to get this cut down and work back home.
See if we can fit it in hand luggage.
Leave me. Hey father, there's no wrong with this, we'll fix it up.
So we're in the museum part of the Digger's Dungeon. So he set it up like his shop. There's the panel van that was the basis. So here we are, just looking at the Mark 1 grave digger, and then the silver anniversary, and we've got our tour guide with us. You might recognise him.
Yeah, this was the toughest big block ever made, just because of how it was made. Just the arms, and just the fly apart. Yeah, be a little wore out.
The first version of the iconic style grave digger would be the engine located in the back. It's some sort of peephole in the back there.
And when I would ream on them, it just seemed like they would beat the bearings out of them. Which all of these motors, once I got new words.
So Dennis is just saying this is the first painted truck, and this and this was just in the field with a tree growing out, and he's brought it in here and just give it a wash off for his museum. And the engine in the back. So Dennis was just explaining that he built this truck and then run it across one of the, I don't know what you call it. I want to call it a lake, but it's not a lake. It opens out into the ocean. But yeah, he's at a peninsula. I don't know, somebody will comment and tell me what an idiot I am. But I've got to show you the picture. So that's this truck. Drove all the way just through the tyres, driving it, no extra prop. There's the Kingsling mud truck that you've seen.
And this is the new Whiskey Throttle is what the name of the truck is going to be. Whiskey Throttle. It's a ride truck that takes you for a ride back through the woods.
So you hear it here first, 2024, new ride truck that goes around the Digger Dungeon. More like a safari rather than big jumps like the Kingsling did. I think it's a Cummins turbo in there. Everybody needs a werewolf. So this is Dennis's last chassis, where he rolled it open onto the roof, and that was it. He was just telling us that he'd actually hurt himself before the backflip, then went and did the backflip, and that's what finished him off. And there's the engine, ready to go. He's saying that the hospital was next door and it was a good job. Oh, they're waiting for me. For our drag racing friends, just a nice street going car. Oh yeah, then
not as efficient as the EFI.
a privateer's monster truck that Dennis is helping out with.
But at the end of the day, so they will bullshit you.
You know, just blowers and engine parts and engine blocks and ARP stud set, everything you need. More cast blocks, oils, everything you need for a fleet of V8 engines.
Was for us to more
Dyno.
run the motors, make sure there's no ticking, clicking, smoking, or leak. So they're ready.
We're all in a bit of a state. I mean, who doesn't love a blown alky engine? But that was only a research and development engine that they unbelievably kindly put on the dyno just for us so we could watch that. So they're doing a lot of work on that engine, getting ready for the templates for next season's up and coming jam season. So this is someday. This is awesome. So we're done here. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just surreal. I mean, all of us have just been shown around personally the dungeon by Dennis, who's taken time to show us personal and private things. Not just the museum, and explain every single thing from the gas pump. It means nothing to you guys, but it means a hell of a lot to us now. The gas pump and the story of the first truck and everything right through to where we are today. Engine shop, diesel place doing these fancy diesel engines. Shock shop. Got to see the dyno and engine, and after 10 minutes you feel like you're talking to the guy from next door, because he's just so cool with us and so unassuming and so polite, and I'm just so happy. I'm at Diggers Dungeon, and Dennis Anderson has just shown my family and my team around this site, and I'm humbled and I'm really, really happy. And I'm just going to go lie down in the dark and drink some alcohol now. What's left? I mean,
What's left to do?
What is left?
I've just noticed this.
What is left?
Have you just noticed what his mailbox is?
No. Oh my God.
You know what is left? Shall we go and spend some money?
Oh, have we got his card? Where's Andy? Oh.
Yeah, help yourselves, lads.
Well, what an incredible 2 weeks we've had. We are either gonna cut our losses here, go up to Washington DC, where we're gonna fly out from, and do some touristy stuff over the next couple of days, some museums, or we're gonna stay on the road and see if we can do some more monster trucking places and people. The only problem is, and this is why it's a crossroads, to go back to where we came from, the Midwest, we're looking at 2 days traveling there and 2 days traveling back. So that kind of puts us up on against the wall on schedule, as we've only got 4 days left here. So I don't know what the next video is going to bring, whether it's going to be on to the next place, or we start the touristy side of things over here. But anyway, for now, please do like and share. I hope you've enjoyed this series of events and the videos. It's been incredible. We couldn't have asked for more, but we shall see what tomorrow brings. Until now, like, share, we love you, and goodbye.